Thank you all for tuning into this video. Today we're going to be doing a fade with the nappy top. Now as you can see, he has very coarse hair, but nevertheless we're still going to follow the same steps that we normally do, and then we're going to work through it. So if you're new to this channel, hopefully you get something valuable out of this video, and if you do, go ahead and hit that like button as well as that subscribe button. But we're just going to kick things off with this haircut by creating our bald guideline. And this is going to be sort of a drop fade, a mid drop fade. Notice how I dip it down in the back just a little bit. So this type of fade is pretty much a disconnect. It's not really going to blend into the top. As you can see, his top is very long, so it's basically a disconnect type of style. So I'm taking the one guard with the lever fully open, and I'm going up right to the parietal ridge of his head. But trust me guys, it may not look like it now, but it's all going to blend together. And another reason this is a disconnect is because he was thinking about growing dreadlocks on top. Because once he gets dreadlocks, the hair will eventually fall to the sides, and that's what I mean by disconnect. Okay, now we're going to move on to the fading process. So I have the lever fully open, and we're going to make a guideline about 1 inch high. And this is going to be a relatively straightforward video. The steps are very simple, and I think it's easy to follow. And when you're dealing with coarse hair, you may have to make a couple of more passes than you normally would, but nevertheless, you'll still get through it. So here the lever is fully closed, and we're going to begin blending up until we reach that next guideline. And now you see me gradually start to open the lever. And me debulking that hair at first with the one open, it really makes this fading process a lot easier. Once you get the bulk of the hair out of the way, it makes seeing everything much easier. Okay, right here we have on the number 0 guard, and every guard that I use in this video, it will be annotated in the upper left hand corner. So if you get lost, just look up to the upper left hand corner and you'll see what guard I'm using. And notice how I have the clipper flush to his head. I'm not really digging into the skin. So here we fully close the lever. So the steps with the 0 guard, it's fully open. Now we're going closed, and then I'm gonna go halfway in just a second. Now, I don't mean to confuse anybody. I know some of you guys watch the other videos and you see with me blending with wall guards, I take the one guard fully open, closing then halfway. But these guard lengths blend a little differently, but you're still using the same format, if that makes sense. We're not using the 1.5 guard, so it's really a guard less. So you're not using as many steps. And now I'm just using the clipper with no guard on, and the lever is fully open just to knock out that faint guideline. And sometimes you'll see me use the corner of the blade, and then sometimes you'll see me use most of the blade. And as you can see, this blend is coming together very, very quickly. And notice how I'm leaving that C-cup area dark. because when I line that up, I want it to pop. And then right here, I'm taking the one guard and I'm just going back and cleaning up any dark spots that I see. A lot of times I see a lot of people fade this hair type and they want to rush through the steps, but you really need to take your time with this hair type, because you want to make sure the hair is neatly blended just like any other hair type. Yes, it may be a little harder to blend, but still, that's no reason for shortcuts. And then before I get ready to fade the other side, I apply holding spray to one side. That way, whenever I get ready to line the hair, I'll just go back to the other side since it's already dry. That's just a way of being more efficient when you cut. And on this side, I'm just gonna speed it up just a little. Try to follow along. As always, I recommend you get someone that will let you do this hairstyle on them. Pull up this video and go step by step. And as I always say, experience is the best teacher. You can watch these videos night and day, but until you actually get someone in the chair and start cutting the hair, you will never learn. And even if you don't get it right on the first try, don't let that discourage you. You know, cutting hair takes a lot of confidence anyway. So I applaud you for even trying. So even if it doesn't come out how you want it to the first time, just do it again. You know, repetition is the father of skill. I think that's how that goes. But anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. The more you do something, the better that you'll get at it. I know I'm coming at you guys with a lot of quotes in this video, but they say it takes at least 10,000 hours to master something, so you have plenty of time, so don't get discouraged. Okay, now once again you see me applying the holding spray, and like I said, I'm going to line the other side first, so by the time I make it around to that side, the holding spray will be dry. So trimming this area, it just helps the hair lay down better. And to me, it just makes the lineup last a little longer. Now, I have certain clients that don't like this step, and I won't do it on certain people. But to me, this step, it helps. So if it seems like I was a little timid when using this trimmer, this is actually my first time, literally my first time using this trimmer. So I'm gonna keep using it, but if it seems like I'm just trying to tap with it, I didn't really know how sharp they were, so I was just trying to break them in, basically. More than likely, it's going to take me a couple of haircuts to adjust them and tune them how I want to, but eventually I'll get used to them. It's just I was so used to using my other trimmers that they felt kind of weird in my hands, but I'm pretty sure I'll get used to it over time. And by the way, this is a very, very, very popular haircut, especially in 2020. So it might be a good idea to learn how to do this haircut. So share this video with anybody that you know that wants to learn how to cut hair, because 9 times out of 10, they will get this haircut in their chair. For one, it's an easy style to maintain, especially on top if you're just gonna rock the nappy top look. So I'm gonna let you guys check out the results of this cut. Like I said, if you got something valuable out of this video, I ask that you hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. Also, be sure to check out the other videos that this page has. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.